All right. Good afternoon, everyone. I know that our mayor, who I just said to her, this is the sixth day into the week, and I feel so blessed and fortunate because I've been with her. This is the third time this week. We were at church on Sunday, and the message there was that we are battle tested and we are fighting by faith, and it's not over. So I was honored to fellowship with her. It was like 3 hour service, but we had a good time. And then she was with me yesterday celebrating the second anniversary of my beloved mother and dedicating the street that I grew up on for my mom. And so I'm so filled today with gratitude for you, Madam Mayor. And then to be here for a professional achievement just means so much to me. I'm grateful for your love, for your friendship, and for your support. And I want to tell you, I was with both of our mentors, because I think he's both of our mentors, our chairman emeritus. We have Dr. Lee Pelton, Jeff Rosica, who's been such a great advisor and mentor for me as well. I'm going to be bookended by two great men, because Jeff has agreed to remain my advisor and mentor in this transition. And I have to tell you, we're ending this campaign today, and you're serving as honorary chair. I tell all of you, we started in this very house on April 4th, 2019, kicking off our campaign with our former mayor, Marty Walsh, and 3 mayors later, because I do recognize that we had another mayor in there, to be ending with you. And I have to tell you, I was with Lee, and Lee said, let her get through this election. And then I don't know if Stephen's here yet, but Stephen, we're going to be reaching out to you, Dr. Pelton and I, because we have a big, bold idea for someone that Joshua knows. And we have another request for her to be an honorary of something. So we're going to get penciled in, and then we're going to come and meet with you once this little election thing is over. But welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us as we culminate our $35 million Building Our Future campaign. I don't want to get into trouble with shout outs, but my mother taught me you give recognition and respect where respect is due. I am incredibly grateful to all of you, but I have to tell you, back in March, an anonymous donor who's been a friend for over 25 years, has supported me along my career. She created the Danella J. Clark Scholarship Fund. And the first people that I had dinner with, it was a couple days before my birthday, was 2 amazing friends that I just love and appreciate so much. Bill Schnoor and his beautiful wife, Catherine Stenberg. And Catherine and Bill were the first to lead towards matching that fund. And then I'm so grateful to Doctors Amy, who couldn't be with us today, and Joshua for closing out the Danella J. Clark Scholarship Fund. So thank you, Catherine, for being here. And thank you, for closing it out. It means so much to me. And there will be more remarks upstairs when we go for lunch, so Jody doesn't kill me. I want to introduce my godson. When I took this job 9 graduations ago, you know, Lily, some people have an executive coach, some people have a life coach. I have, she's hiding back there. She's with me every step of the way. I feel so comforted in everything that I do, especially losing my mom, to have my shero, Jackie Jenkins Scott, who I stand on her shoulders. I tell you, Dr. Vogel, when no one would take a chance on me 20-odd years ago to do this work, Jackie did, and that anonymous donor I met through Jackie. So happy to have you here with me, Jackie. But when I started at Boston Arts Academy, I'd never worked in education or the K-12 space. So I was like, Madam Mayor, I don't know what I'm doing. So I literally one day went to Ann Clark. We've had 2 heads of schools during this campaign. 3 mayors, 4 superintendents, 4,700 donors, according to Jody, but who's counting? So I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been in a school. And so I had worked with Danny Rivera Sr., and I went to Danny Rivera Jr., and I said, hey, can I be student for a day? I literally put on my chucks, my pigtails. Remember Danny? And I shadowed Danny for the whole day. And so I am so proud that he adopted me to be his godmother. We're on the globe from yesterday because he was with me yesterday as well. So I'm very pleased to introduce to you all my godson, Danny Rivera Jr., proud alum of Boston Arts Academy, class of 2019. He is a rock star, a superstar, just an amazing young man and leader, and I look forward to seeing what he will do next. But right now, so proud of him. He may be the only Boston Arts Academy student in the history. He is currently studying at Yale. So Danny, come on and kick us off with a song.
I brought my Celtics hat, and I'm wishing all of the team players very well. New season, next season. Will you just say thank you?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Wu, and for inviting us into this tabernacle. I was going to sing a song by the now Reverend Al Green, but Al Green, the Reverend Green, went through a situation and he promised God that he would preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. But y'all remember there was a song, do you remember that song called Let's Stay Together? Mm-hmm. Well, I told my godmother that I was going to sing that, but because the cameras are on and I know the press works, I can't sing a song that has copywritten within a certain amount of time. So will you please join me as we sing the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see? Everyone say. By the dawn's early light. Shh. What so proudly we held at the, do you know the words? Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. I wish we had a piano for the mayor. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that your flag was right there. I changed the words. Yeah, I did. It didn't go nowhere. Can we all sing the rest together? Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Woo! Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
No.
The home of, look at the person next to you and say, neighbor, I'm brave. The brave. Go Celtics!
Thank you so much, Danny. Before I bring the mayor up, I also want to recognize City Councilor Sharon Durkin, who happens to be the counselor for Boston Arts Academy. Thank you so much for being here. And I also want to recognize former and current Boston Arts Academy Foundation colleagues that are here this afternoon. Just give a wave. I am particularly proud. I always say that I do nothing of myself, and I am particularly proud to have Laura Alpert with me this afternoon, who this campaign started with as our first VP of Philanthropy, and Fred Cavelli and Lily Detchtan. But when Fred came on board, I have to tell you, Madam Mayor, he came in and he said, Danella, I'm at the end of my career and I'm gonna give you 3 years. And when his time was over, we couldn't find anyone to take the job. And he said, Jackie, I will stay 1 more year. And then he stayed and trained someone, and I'll tell you all a funny joke. When we started working together, Fred kept calling me kiddo. And I went to Lee, my man, and said, why does he keep calling me kiddo? And it came that it was a term of endearment. And Lee said, you guys are Obama and Biden. You're Batman and Robin. And he still rocks with us. Whitney will tell you, our new great CFO, that if there's something, we could always call on Fred. So it means so much to me that you guys are here. With that, I am proud to present all of us here know her. She is everywhere. We at the Boston Arts Academy and the Boston Arts Academy Foundation. Is Carol Charnow here yet? Oh my God. So Carol Charnow is here representing Boston Arts Academy. Someone said to me, where is Tyrone? Well, you know, we were trying to close this up and we got to get the mayor when we could get her, and he had an all-day retreat. But we are so happy to have Carol Charnow here, who's the vice chair of the Boston Arts Academy Board of Trustees. And a quick thing, Carol Charnow, I don't know if you remember, Carol, when we launched this campaign, Susan Schechter, Eve, and I came to your office, and you gave us your case statement, and you helped us with this campaign, so it warms my heart that you are here today. Thank you so much for being here. Without further ado, my sister in service, Madam Mayor Michelle Wu.
So good afternoon, everyone. It has been a great week, so I'm going to have to find a way to coordinate my schedule with Danella so we can spend every week together. What a beautiful set of celebrations and community gatherings that we've been able to share even over the last 6 days. And what an incredible campaign that you all have made possible over the last 6 years. It is, I feel just the luckiest mayor in the world to be able to receive the baton after so many decades and generations and years of this community really living as proof of what's possible through partnership. Time after time, across the city, when it's issues that have mattered, when it's times when we've been hurting, when it's times that we've been celebrating, the city has reached across public, private, philanthropic, across different neighborhoods, across different communities and generations to say, how do we have each other's backs? And if ever there was a moment where we needed that kind of energy, Boston is the model, and we will continue to be and never back down from who we are, what we stand for, and our core values. This is also so thrilling because I think in some ways we're redefining nationally what is possible. For a public school district and a public school and a public arts school to make the declaration that they were going to raise $35 million building our future, and then to wrap up the entire campaign 3 days early, not only meeting that incredibly high bar, but exceeding it, is a credit to each and every person who's been involved, and a credit to our city and what we mean nationally. So thank you, Danella, for all your leadership on that. I had so many moments of wonder and joy through the BAA process, right? Whether it was talking about and dreaming of the new building, getting to walk around, and I think someone from the Biden administration had visited us to do the walkthrough in hard hats of the space when it was still raw and being built up, and then seeing the unveiling with those incredible stairs in that open space, the sound recording studio, second to none, a state-of-the-art theater. We are really delivering and showing our Boston kids that they deserve the best of the best, and that we expect the best of them as well in giving back to community, in being that role model and example. There's no one else I would have gone for that high note for Danny. So thank you for doing so much more than even just what every dollar is going to do in this moment. Right? The talent and potential that it will support, the little things in the school that it will make possible, the just sense of relief and ease and convenience of building the opportunities that our students need are not just going to make life easier and more rewarding and more supportive for this generation of students in this moment. This will have a lasting impact on the history of our city and who comes out of Boston to shape arts, culture, and impact all around the country. Boston has always been that hotbed of activism, of energy, of leadership. And again, in a moment where we very badly need to see that, this city is going to lead, and the students and graduates of the Boston Arts Academy are going to step into those roles of leadership because of you all. Thank you so much. I want to thank my friend and partner on the council, Councilor Durkin, for all that she does to advocate. She has crowned her district, what is it, the District of Fun. Capital of Fun in the city, and BAA squarely within that, contributing to this entire ecosystem. I want to thank everyone from BAA Foundation who has worked so hard for so long, all of the supporters. I know I'm told Mark was here for that very first event as well back in the day. All of the staff and faculty and affiliated community of the Boston Arts Academy. Thank you for what you do day in and day out. And thank you for those very, very generous supporters who have made it possible to set what seemed impossible to reach goal and then surpass it. Okay, that's my wrap-up signal. She's my timer. So at the very end, Danella came and met with me and said, we are this close. We have an anonymous, generous matching contribution gift, and then we have just one step of the way after that. So to Catherine and to Bill, thank you so much for filling that gap. To, I don't see Rania here, Rania and Omar Simmons, thank you to Helena Ajikaye and Meet Boston for stepping up. And then when it came to the last big step, to Drs. Amy and Joshua Boger, thank you so much for coming through once again for our city and making it possible to deliver that impact. So I'd like to invite up Joshua Boger.
All right, all right.
All right, so everyone now, please join us upstairs for lunch. And our program will continue there. Thank you so much, Madam Mayor. We are so, so grateful to you. Does everyone know, before as you're going upstairs, does everyone know why Mara is called Mara? She's the miracle baby. It goes everywhere. She's the vice mayor of the city of Boston. Thank you so much. All right, if everyone would like to join us upstairs for lunch, that would be great.